Hello, welcome to today's video. This is going to be my almost 1 year braces update. Can you believe it? This has seriously gone by so fast. I'm not too sure about this video today because I'm wearing a nude lipstick and I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I should love it or like it. I do not know. I feel like it makes my gums look really red. You see that? I mean, I guess if you look at it that way. Going on! Welcome to today's braces update, you guys. Almost 1 year. I am like 2 weeks out from reaching my 1 year mark. I had just finished up my 1 year montage video for you guys yesterday, so I will have that posted. I was gonna post it this week and I was like, you know what? I haven't really met my 1 year mark yet, so I think I'm gonna hold y'all out a little bit longer and I'm gonna post it here in the next couple weeks, or maybe I may do it the week before my 1 year mark, because the week that I actually reach my 1 year mark I'll be at the orthodontist for an adjustment, so I'll do an update that week for you guys, so you can expect a video each week until then. Gosh, so lots of changes since reaching 1 year almost in braces, you guys. I didn't realize how much my teeth have really changed since I did that 1 year montage video. There was a lot of sweat and tears I put into that video. Not just the process of creating the video, but it was kind of emotional. So yeah, you guys will just have to wait and see and watch it for yourself and see what I'm talking about. Alright, so I just got my daughter on the computer in my room so I could do this video. She is obsessed with gymnastics. She's 3 years old, you guys, and 2 weeks into gymnastics, she has kicked the ball out of the ballpark, you guys. This girl has some talent that I did not realize. She actually came to me and her father and asked if she could join gymnastics at 3 years old, and I was like, girl, do you even know what gymnastics is? And she was like, yeah, it's where you do flips and tumbles and splits, and you know, she was saying it in her cute little pronunciation way. I couldn't even pronounce it. I can't even talk. Hello, is this thing working? Anyways, so yeah, she's been doing gymnastics, so we've been staying a little more busy than usual with that, and she just had her pictures done, you guys, and she wanted to do the leg lift, like where you stand up straight and you take one of your legs and you hold it straight up over your head. Oh my gosh, that girl is flexible. So I'm a little jealous. I remember being flexible like that at one time, but yeah, no, not no more. She can do the leg lift. I don't really know the correct gymnast pose for that one, but when we get her pictures in, I can't wait to share them with you guys. They're so cute, and her splits are on point. She can't quite do it this way, but she can do it out, and I'm like, whoa, girlfriend. So she's doing really great with that. So she's watching gymnastics videos in my room right now. The rubber bands have been doing really good. I have to say, I think 2 weeks into wearing them, they really started doing their work, because I could see a difference in my midline, which was the reason behind getting the elastics, because my bottom left midline shifted to the left, and now it's where it needs to be. See that? You guys remember a few months back I had some gaps that were forming in here, like whenever I would bite down. Whenever he seen my gaps, he said, oh yes, starting to see tracks. He called it tracks. Now they're starting to close up. This side is still needing some work, but this side is closing. So that's great. The only thing is the elastics have done their job for the most part, but they're taking on a new process. They're making changes that probably aren't the changes I need. So that's gonna have to be something that will need to be corrected. My eyelash is sticking. So yeah, that's something that's gonna have to be corrected. And I'll show you guys here in just a second. Okay, so on the triangle side, my canine right here that it's hooked to first at the bottom if you can see, it is turned sideways. It looks like it stands up taller than the other. So see? So my canine, instead of it facing like this way, it completely turned on me because of the continued tension. So I've not been wearing them as religiously as I should because I know it's turning my teeth, and I don't want it to turn my teeth so much because I still got like a couple more weeks, and these elastics are working quick on my teeth. I don't want them turning my teeth so much that it's going to take longer to correct. So I'm wearing them almost all day every day, but whenever I go to eat, I'm keeping them off for at least an hour, even if I'm not eating. And I really hate doing that because I like the way my bite feels with these elastics, because I feel like everything is like so close together, you know, and it's like when I have them off for about an hour, I can start to feel like an openness in here. When I bite, like my top teeth don't feel like they're flush with my bottoms. I feel like there's some opening space getting created. Let me show you guys real quick. So here's the canine. See, here's this one. He had a power chain down here on this one. And then this one here, it's just, you see that? It's completely sideways. And that one's not. But it's not a big deal because I know, you know, there's going to be some fine tuning and adjustments that they're going to be focusing on here in these last few months before I get them off. And then, of course, this one that goes from this canine all the way to that last molar. What's going on with that one is a little more interesting. So that molar is moving and it's coming out of adjustment. It's all out of whack. You see that? The molar is like literally going at this angle instead of this. It moved that way because of the continued tension. So I've got that that's going to need to be recorrected. I don't know if he's going to band my wisdom teeth. I don't know if that's something that they do because my wisdom teeth sit so far down. I don't know how that's going to work. So if he bands them, he bands them. If he don't, he don't. It'll just be, you know, extra teeth hanging out in the background. But I'm not having them pulled, so he may go ahead and put some brackets on those there towards the end just to get them adjusted once everything else gets where it needs to be. My teeth, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but down here they're getting kind of yellow again. I switched my mouthwash from the Colgate whitening to Colgate Pro Enamel, I think is what it is, because my teeth have been really sensitive. I've tried using my husband's Listerine mouthwash and I got like a sharp zap down here in this canine, and I didn't get it with the Colgate Pro Enamel. And what I'm wondering is if my enamel is thinning out and my teeth are just getting more sensitive, because I've got more than one tooth that is actually sensitive in my mouth right now. I'm suspecting I've obviously got some cavities that need to be filled. The one which you guys already knew about, my wisdom tooth in the very back on the lower has a cavity that needs to be filled, which that'll be getting filled here pretty soon. I think I've got a few starting cavities in some of those back teeth as well, because if I look in the grooves, and I'll try to get some pictures so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, but if you look in the grooves of my back teeth, there's like a few little darker lines within those grooves. So I'm wondering if those are starting cavities. Of course, I got my crown right here, but the tooth behind it, which is this one, my first molar. When I'm flossing in between that molar and that crown, I've got some sensitivity going on, and it's not so much against the crown because I had a root canal, so there's no nerve there, but it's the tooth behind it. So I'm thinking I probably got a starting cavity going on in there as well. So but good news, I did switch dentist. I called after I finished up with my last braces update with you guys and made an appointment. The reason I'm wanting to switch is just because I want a second opinion on the health of my teeth. And yes, they do the silver fillings at this dentistry as well. My husband actually had one done a few months ago, and he said it has not bothered him at all. Every time he had a filling done at the dentist that we were previously going to, we were obtaining teeth sensitivity within those fillings, and I've still got sensitivity with the fillings that I got from my last dentist. So I go see the dentist on February 23rd. It's on a Friday. I'm curious to see how modern they are compared to where we were going. The only thing that I'm not 100% satisfied with is if something were to happen where I have to get a crown, they mill their crowns in the office right there. It saves you money in the long run, besides, you know, having a crown done in a lab. But I like the way my crown came out versus my husband's, because he had a crown at this dentistry that we're both currently going to now, and his crown does not match his tooth color. It's very, very white compared to the rest of his teeth. Whereas what they did for me at my old dentist, they sent off like a sample color of your teeth so that they could match the tooth color. So it didn't look so obvious that you got like a fake tooth, you know, hanging out in your mouth, which I like. That's the only upside and the downside that I've got to both dentists that we are and were going to. I'm sure that there's going to be some rerouting with these elastics because of my teeth turning like they did, and I'm sure it's very common. I'm sure it's something that happens, but I think that's why they have you do the elastics at the end of your treatment, because or towards the like mid to the end of your treatment, because you know a lot of changes can happen with these elastics. But yeah, that is crazy how much my tooth, especially that molar, has really turned. I'm not really too crazy concerned about this one here. I'm definitely going to mention having my teeth shaved, which that is part of the process at the end of treatment whenever they take your braces off. But if these canines are still popped up a little bit pointy like that, I may have them smooth them out a little bit. Tops aren't too bad, but I do have like a little chip of a tooth missing over here, right there. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. A little bit. I'm going to have that smoothed and shaved down so that it's not as noticeable. Also, when I get my braces off, I'm so ready because I got this yellowing going on down here. You see that? I'm so ready to get my teeth cleaned and whitened and get the rest of my cavity or cavities filled, and just hopefully have a clean bill of health with my teeth. I guess there's really no perfect healthy mouth, because it seems like no matter how much you brush your teeth, floss, and rinse, and go to your dental visits, you're still gonna have, you know, cavities or something going on in there. It's just how the body works, and the mouth is full of all kinds of strange and crazy bacteria and acids and things that erode your teeth. Rubber bands, they are constantly snapping in my mouth now. I think like around 2.5 weeks in with wearing them, I started noticing that my triangle shaped one kept popping on me, and it would snap in half, and I was always having to replace it like every 30 minutes it seemed, which is not as bad now because, like I said, I haven't been wearing them as religiously, so they're not stretching as much. I think the reason why they started popping and snapping on me is because my teeth are moving and this canine was turning on me. So I think there was a little bit more tension going on, and it just, the rubber bands, maybe these are too small. I don't know. Maybe I need a little bit bigger rubber band. This one back here, you would think that would have been the first one to snap on me, because I mean that goes all the way back to my very last molar from my front canine here. So that's got a further stretch than this triangle over here. The way they kept snapping on me, I was beginning to wonder if I have enough rubber bands to get me through until my next adjustment, but I think I'm good, you guys. I think I'm good. I go to my next adjustment on the 19th. Hopefully I can keep that appointment because my husband works that day. It's not as late in the evening as I normally make my appointments. It was the soonest that they could get me in, and I'm already going a week out past where I need to be having my adjustment, so I'm technically going into my 7th week instead of my 6th. So hopefully I can keep that appointment so I can get some adjustments done, because Lord knows some of these teeth in my mouth need to be re-corrected. I'm not sure what other way he may have me wear these elastics if he decides to rewire them. But yeah, like I said, right now I got a triangle on this side, and I should probably put them in. I can actually put these in now with my eyes closed. Like, I don't even have to look in the mirror. That's it. That is pretty much it for this update, you guys. Sorry if it was kind of boring and not a whole lot to talk about, but I will have a 1-year montage posted for you. I've also got a fun collage of pictures where I posted all of my adjustments. Every time I had an adjustment done, I would take a picture of my bite like this, and I would save it in my phone. So I got those all in a collage so you can see a major difference. And I will say, since I did that, I think it was like around my 5th or 6th month, between 5 and 7 months being in braces, that I really started seeing that change. So about halfway into the year was when I started noticing a big change. Like, you'll notice little changes and things like, oh, I'm getting a gap here, or this tooth is kind of moving a little bit. But when you see it all as a whole, it's really in between that 5 and 7 month mark for me. That's it for this update, you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching and supporting my videos. You know, YouTube has really set things in standard, you know, with this new monetization. So definitely want to say thank you all for supporting my journey, and any of you that are new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to my channel. It's so nice to have you. If you're new, I want to know, how did you hear about me? What videos did you come across when you ran into mine? Because I have a line of videos, from pregnancy updates and product reviews and just all kinds of fun different things that I like to share with you guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, you guys. It really helps my videos get out there. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. I love talking to all of my subscribers and answering any questions that any of you might have. I know some of you range from young kids to adults, because hey, braces are for everybody. I don't care how old you are. If you are feeling insecure with your smile or the overall health of your teeth, get braces. Don't let age stop you. Don't, because that is probably the one thing that would have held me back, knowing that I already didn't have to have any teeth extractions, because that was the major thing that held me back. But being told that I would be able to keep my teeth and not have them extracted, the only other thing that would have held me back is being an adult. And you know what, guys? I think us ladies look amazing in braces. If you are watching this video, chances are you are already wearing braces as an adult, or you're considering it, or you're a kid in braces and you just want to see what it's like with an adult who also has braces, which is probably pretty much the same as yourself. Thank you all for watching and subscribing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, post them down below, and I would love to talk to you. So check me out in a couple more weeks when I do my next braces update, when I have my adjustment, but stay tuned because I will have my 1-year montage video uploaded here soon. Bye guys. I almost forgot. I gotta give y'all a close-up. So let's take those out. Okay, how honey do I look? Someone said, talk with that in your mouth. And I can't do it. I suck at this. Alright guys, here you go. guys, that is it. I'll see you guys in 2